Okay, welcome to Blog Addicts. We are taking now a video of two of the most popular bloggers in the Philippines. Gentlemen, could you kindly introduce yourselves?
Um, Hello. Nice to be here at the Inquiry office. Abe Alandres here, known as Yuga of yugatech.com.
Ikaw
Hi,
pala si
Abe.
Yuga.
Oh,
I'm JV Fernandez of abuglife.com.
So, guys, it's really a pleasure to hear that you've revived the Philippine Blog Awards. Could you tell us more about this year's event?
Ay, before anything, Gail is not here.
mhm.
It's not just the two of us. Gail de la Cruz Villanueva is also one of the co-organizers of the Philippine Blog Awards. She blogs at putito.com. She's a WordPress designer, a theme designer, and a graphic designer also. She's not here because she's sick and she cannot talk. And since it's a video podcast, she really can't say anything. No? So, wala siya dito ngayon.
Get well, Gail. We hope to interview you soon.
The idea of the Blog Awards was, I was thinking about that actually earlier pa 2005. And because I have so many other projects in mind, it got pushed back in 2006 until we discussed it with JV and then Gail and a few other people actually.
It was an intimate It was an intimate coffee night. And then we were eating chocolates. Diba in Afterburner.
Hindi tayo, we're not dating, James.
No, but Gail and the others were there.
Yes, a group of other vloggers
Yeah.
were there. And we're planning so many things like the blog party, the web awards, and so many, the blog network and all that. But I'm glad that we have a lot of support from the blogging community and support from the sponsors as well,
Mm.
like Inquirer.
Inquirer is a sponsor.
Inquirer.net.
Inquirer.net and one of the judges,
.net.
actually JV Rufino,
Oh,
the AAC of Inquirer.net. He's one of the judges.
yes.
So, what do you think is really, I mean, the significance of the event? What kind of validation would it give Filipino bloggers?
The series of events that we've been doing lately is for me it's look like an experiment in the industry, in the IT industry, and to see if um, there is a critical mass in the presence of bloggers or the influence that they carry as new media. And we've seen a lot of people are aware of blogging as a tool for communication, tool for marketing, for advocacy, and for so many other things actually. And we feel na there are people who are in one way or another deserves to be parang to be
Recognized.
recognized for the good job that they've been doing in their particular niche. That's why our approach na ano namin dito is to really identify the people who are in the forefront talaga ng mga niches na to.
A lot of people in traditional media, PR agencies have been actually going up to me before and asking, hey, your group of bloggers, but we don't have a formal group. It's really just the Philippine blogosphere in general. They just know that we help organize activities, and these people are involved. So bloggers about technology, politics, culture, lifestyle. The thing is, the Philippine blogosphere is nothing without really good content. So maybe we decided maybe there should be a way to measure physically, like having an event where you can actually give someone an award and say that you actually won something for having good content in your site. It's just a way. It's just one of the many ways to help recognize and to quantify efforts in promoting good content. So it's not just really about the Pinoy Top Logs project which
Mm.
you have or the Philippine Technorati Top 100. It's more also about building a sense of community and getting the bloggers active, not just in the blogosphere but also
Offline.
offline. So parang may life din ng mga bloggers. We're not just in front of the computer.
I feel this is a way to motivate yung mga bloggers talaga to really create an identity. Mm.
It's all about the niche. If you say,
Yes, it's all about
if you notice the categories, um, Pinoy Top Blogs, for instance, which is Abe's project, has it's ranked by the number of visitors and number of hits, but it doesn't really show you what kind of niche these blogs have, whether it's politics, entertainment, technology. Here we have
And quality.
a qualitative way to measure good content depending on your niche, diba?
Ah.
Because sometimes a technology blog might overshadow a political blog, but then in essence the real is you can't compare it.
You can
You
compare.
cannot compare.
Because of different demographics.
So we have the Philippine Blog Awards to cater just to those things. And we also have not just awards by categories, but also awards where yung para siyang blogger's choice.
Yes, parang ganun. It's also a way for us to show to the rest of the IT community that blogging has evolved in this part of the blogosphere. Parang ganun. Na most people would look at it as a personal online journal.
Parang the
We
live
want
journal blog.
yes. Parang ganun. We want to push the idea na it's not just a personal online journal na, so what will I talk about? What I ate for breakfast and what I
My
ate for
dog,
lunch.
my cat did.
Parang ganun. This way, parang for me, I think it professionalizes the idea of blogging. Kasi kami rin mismo, we are professional bloggers. Ayan, in our own
In our own.
respects. Oh.
So how long have you guys been blogging? Abe, ikaw, when did you
I
start?
started back in 2000 doing the basic edit, upload, then download again. Then I discovered Blogger 2001. Palipat-lipat na now I'm using WordPress. So mga more or less 6-7 years.
Ako naman, I've been blogging since 2001. Pero it's the usual what I did in college, the people I went out with. I used to use 26.co.uk kasi yun yung unang site, one of the first few sites where you could upload pictures onto their own server. So wow, during that time that was really something. And then in 2005, that's when I decided to professionalize my blogging career by joining B5 Media.
So how do you keep the passion? Kasi you've been blogging for a long time, and we know that sometimes that's the thing about bloggers, they lose interest after only a few months. So how have you kept your passion?
There was a recent survey lately na it says that the average lifespan of a blogger is around 3 months. This is because their blogging habits rotate around their lives. So kung wala kang mood,
Hindi ka magsusulat.
hindi ka magsusulat. For us, we look at it as a more or less a profession. It's our livelihood.
So even though you don't feel like going to work, you have to. Parang ganun. So you
parang
don't feel
ganun.
like blogging, you have to do it. And from a writer's perspective, it's also a way to improve your writing skills because it actually helps you more when you have nothing to write, but then you force yourself to write something. So ganun siya. What keeps me blogging until I guess it's the community because when people read your blog and then they comment, hey, it was a very good insight, and then we decided to organize blogger meetups and the blog party, and the fact that we're getting a lot of parang yung international blogging community is also looking at the Philippines right now. So WordPress, for example,
Outsourcing.
WordPress, sina Matt of Automatic are sponsoring the Philippine Blog Awards. B5 Media is of sina Jeremy Ryan. They're also
Blog
looking at
Herald.
Filipino bloggers. Blog Herald, yun yung parang Herald. Blog Herald. It's the main it's
For blogging news.
It's the site you go to. It's like Inquirer.net for blogs. Parang ganun. Parang ganun siya.
For me, it's more of a discipline. Since nag-start ako talaga mag-vlog 2001, I feel uneasy pag I cannot write, a line on a single day na makapagsalat. So, it's a force of habit siguro na ganun salat. And it expands. Hindi lang, I'm not only tackling technology. We have a group travel blog or some other vlogs na hindi pa talaga not that big. Pero yun, the approach there is to go niche.
Okay. Would you agree, sometimes I say blogging has become a commodity. I mean, before kasi, 'di ba? It's like the early days of the internet, you'd say when I get a web page or a home page, parang wow, it's a big deal. But somehow it's also happening now with blogs. So how do you think we could like offer something more in the usual blog?
How do you offer something more than the usual blog?
If it's like become a commodity.
Parang idol na din sa vlog natin.
Because, well, okay, everyone has a blog. What makes your blog better than my blog? Parang ganun, no? I guess, well, it all boils down again to content. Because even if I really hate you in real life, but you have really good content, I'm still going to click on your blog and look at your content every day. So, the first, if I were to restart my blogging career, I would really have thought about my niche first. Um, it just so happens that yung personal blog ko na medyo parang yun yung public relations blog ko, as you would say, it's become, it took a life on its own, I guess. But then if I were to restart my blogging career, I really would have chosen a niche first and examine, okay, I'll really think about what content do I want to put here. Is it engaging? What's my target audience? It's pretty much the same thing as putting up a new magazine, putting it in the newsstand. What's gonna make people buy this? What's gonna make it really engaging? Can I actually devote a lot of time to posting every day? So ganun siya. And I guess this is where blogging is fueled by passion. You can tell that after a while, this person stops blogging because, real life caught up, or nagkaroon ng boyfriend, nagkaroon ng girlfriend, hindi na nagbo-blog, or, so medyo erratic na yung life niya. But then it's nice to know that there are some people that in spite of their personal issues and their changes in the job, parang tuloy pa rin yung blogging nila.
Consistent.
They really have this online personality, like you.
You don't know I have a problem. No?
Parang hindi mo na may problema tayo sa buhay. Parang, oh, we're just writing about blogging. But no, we also have our own issues which we deal with. But then it also helps to have an outlet to take, which we take seriously. Oh.
For me, I think then on top of what JB said, it's more the next level would be to make, not only to make your blog parang stand out from the rest, but for it to have a cause. For all of my talks talaga on blogging as a political communications tool is for it to be used as a tool to not only to express yourself but to adhere to a certain advocacy. Could be education, could be information dissemination. Pero yun may purpose. Kasi kung walang purpose yung blog mo, it's, it will end up being part of the noise lang.
The
Noise lang talaga.
Okay.
You don't want to contribute to the noise. So your blog should have a purpose. It could be any advocacy that you want, or as long as andun yung passion.
Okay, as a last question, could you give us an update on the venue for the Philippine Blog Awards, and maybe you want to plug some stuff or regarding the event?
Pwede na sabihin.
Oo, okay na
Kontrata
We signed the contract with RCBC.
Just
We're
now.
going to have it.
A few minutes ago.
Just a few minutes ago.
Earlier, we signed the contract with RCBC. We're going to hold the event on March 31 from 7 in the evening to 9. That's the awarding ceremonies. But we'll have cocktails and food and, all that stuff from 5 in the afternoon. This is at the auditoriums RCBC.
So seryoso talaga tayo.
Seryoso talaga
Dito
kami.
yung
When we talked about it, months ago, we were saying, masaya na ako pag we hold it at National Sports Grill or sa Hard Rock Cafe. But this time,
Apparently,
looks like the FAMAS.
when you really have an idea again and the world really helps you achieve that goal, I guess
Sobrang pasalamat kami because the community is really there. It's evident that the community is really there. We have tons and tons of volunteers from up north to down south. People from everywhere sending in cash talaga because they know we
need the money.
Yung sa lang talaga, kumbaga sa grassroots advocacy for us, and we're really glad that both corporate, individual, and the bloggers themselves, the community themselves, are helping us out.
It's a for bloggers by bloggers event. None of the money is going to us. It's all really
Going back.
for the event. For the event.
We ourselves sponsoring the event.
Oh,
Kami lang din. And we hope that this event or the series of events that we've been doing in the last couple of months has made an impact in the industry. in the local blogosphere, kumbaga. Ganun. And we hope that we could do more of this kind of activities in the future.
You can still nominate, right? We can still.
Yeah, you can still nominate. Nomination
The
extended.
website is philippineblogawards.com.ph. Okay. So if you
Head
want to
over there.
nominate your personal blog or any blog of, or let's say a friend who you think, hey, maybe this guy deserves a chance, you can just go to philippineblogawards.com.ph and then fill out the form and nominate.
Your favorites, marami yan dyan. And we're not only after content. Actually, we're also looking at the different subsectors
Oh,
in the
yeah.
blogosphere. That's why we're giving awards for the
Design,
best
no?
custom designs, the best plugins for programmers, or the photo bloggers.
May podcast din. May
Podcast din.
podcasting din.
Yeah. Puchol is going to be our lead judge for the podcast category. Ayun. So, check it out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Okay, thank you very much, Abe. Thank you very much, JV.
Okay.
And thanks for guesting on Inquire.net's Blog Addicts.
Thanks.
Thank you
for
very
the
much.
opportunity.
Thank you.